Princess Haya, Dubai ruler's wife, seeks court order to prevent child's forced marriage. The sixth wife of billionaire ruler of Dubai has applied to a London court for an order to prevent one of her children from being forced into marriage, the news agency reported. The UK's Press Association, PA, and Reuters reported Tuesday that Princess Haya, bint al-Hussein, has made an application for a forced marriage protection order at the family division of the High Court in London. Princess Haya is married to Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. Al-Maktoum appeared in person for the proceedings following weeks of media speculation about her whereabouts. The judge allowed the media to publish limited details about the case. Reuters said the forced marriage protection order related to one of the couple's two children. In addition, the princess asked for both children to be made wards of court. Pierre reported she also requested a non-molestation case for herself. After 2 days of legal argument, the judge ordered a full trial to begin on November 11. No other details could be disclosed. Under English law, a forced marriage protection order is intended to protect a person from marrying until against their will, or to help someone already in a forced marriage, for example, by preventing the person from being taken abroad. In the case of children who become wards of court, major decisions about their welfare cannot be made without the approval of a judge. Sheikh Mohammed opposes the applications and has asked the court to order the return of his children to Dubai, where he lives. He was not present in the court, and his representatives declined CNN's request for comment. The Sheikh and the princess issued a statement earlier this month confirming the case related to their children. These proceedings are concerned with the welfare of the two children of their marriage and do not concern the divorce or finances. The statement read, Princess Haya bint al-Hussein of Jordan leaving the High Court in London on July 30, 2019. The proceedings were subject to strict reporting restrictions that pertain in family courts in the UK. CNN and other international media were not allowed into the courtroom. However, after hearing representations from British media organisations, the president of the family division, Sir Andrew McFarlane, allowed the board outlines of the case to be reported. There is a public interest in the public understanding in very broad terms proceedings that are before the court, the judge said. According to PA, he didn't allow the gender or ages of the two children to be disclosed. Reports have been swirling in the British media for weeks about the collapse of royal marriage after the princess reportedly left her husband and traveled to London. She's the third female member of the Sheikh Mohammed's court to leave the UAE. Two of his daughters from another marriage have previously attempted to flee the country. Princess Haya, the daughter of the late King Hussein of Jordan and the half-sister of King of Jordan, is a well-known international figure. She's a close friend with the heir to the British throne, Prince Charles, and his wife Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall. The Princess, 45, studied politics, philosophy, and economics at Oxford University and is a keen equestrian representing Jordan at the 2000 Olympics in Sydney. Sheikh Mohammed, 70, is the vice president and is the prime minister of the United Arab Emirates and ruler of Dubai. Princess Haya was represented in the court by Fiona Shackleton, who acted for Prince Charles in his divorce from Princess Diana. Sheikh Mohammed's legal team is headed by Helen Ward, who represented the actor Guy Ritchie in his split from singer Madonna. What in the world is going on in Dubai? Princess Haya of Jordan, for many, is a feminist icon. She, along with her sister-in-law, Queen Rania of Jordan, and her stepmother, Queen Nu of Jordan, is often referred to as one of the supermodel queens of the Middle East. The Princess' 2004 marriage to the ruler of Dubai has been portrayed to the public as a modern-day fairy tale until now. On August 4th, 2019, the princess appeared in court requesting a forced marriage protection order, presumably on the behalf of her daughter, and a non-molestation order on behalf of herself. The following day, news sources around the world proclaimed that Princess Haya and her children had barely escaped from Dubai with their lives and now remain in hiding, seeking legal protection from the British government. Born to King Hussein and Aliyah of Jordan in 1974, Princess Haya has lived in the royal spotlight since the day of her birth. Following the death of her mother in a tragic helicopter crash, the Meccan-born Queen Nu of Jordan stepped in and continued raising the young girl. Princess Haya ultimately grew into Oxford educated horse riding champion participating in equestrian events around the world. As a result, she signified the very best of Islam and how the women of this religion can still be independent, intelligent, successful, and even beautiful. In 2004, at the age of 29, Princess Haya traveled to Dubai as a special guest of its ruler, Sheikh Mohammed al-Rashid al Maktoum. Shortly thereafter, the pair celebrated their marriage in the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. Following the celebration, the worldwide press revealed that the already existing marriage of al Maktoum to his first cousin. In response to this apparent criticism, Princess Haya stated at the time of her mother's marriage to King Hussein of Jordan, he had actually been married to his first wife, the British-born Princess Muna. As a result, Princess Haya indicated she quite feel comfortable being a second wife. The pictures of their Royal Highnesses at Royal Ascot appeared to echo this sentiment as they moved easily in the rarefied air of fancy hats, designer dresses, and smiling faces. Eventually, the cracks started to show in the perfect facade of the Al Maktoum family. Problems appeared to begin in March 2018 when one of Al Maktoum's daughters, Latifa, released a video in which she described her torment and the torment of her sister, Shamsa, at the hands of the ego-driven father. Latifa discusses in the video her intentions of escaping and that if people are watching this video, she has already been captured and perhaps even murdered. Shortly thereafter, reports came in that Latifa had indeed attempted to escape and been violently apprehended by armed guards in India. The following December, the former president of Ireland and UN Commissioner of Human Rights, Mary Robinson, traveled to Dubai and visited with Latifa. Following the meeting, she indicated that Latifa didn't appear to be in any danger, but also described her as a troubled young woman. Just as the dust appearing to be settling down on this issue, reports emerged in August that Princess Haya herself had fled Dubai with her children barely escaping with her life. Shortly thereafter, she appeared in court and now is in hiding. Most troubling of all appears to be online smear campaign against Princess Haya. Some online sources claim Princess Haya simply left Maktoum for another man, while others claim he actually caught her in bed with a bodyguard. From there, the articles degrade with the remote website asserting Princess Haya has been a woman of extreme liberty since her youth, who is perverted and on drugs. Some even accused her stepmother, Queen Nu, of drugging her since childhood. Such claims are completely unsubstantiated. On January 5th, 2019, Princess Haya publicly stated she would cease defending her husband and leave if she found evidence of truth in Latifa's story of abuse. Shortly thereafter, Princess Haya ceased appearing in public and all of her social media accounts fell dormant. With her silence and subsequent estrangement from her husband, Princess Haya essentially confirmed the allegations of her stepdaughter Latifa. The reality is that Dubai is a country wrought with human rights violations. Its fantastic world has not advanced beyond a culture that is still in many ways stuck in stone ages. The fact that Princess Haya's marriage to Maktoum broke down should serve a wake-up call to us all that the world is not always a friendly place for women, and to many we are still property, or worse, even slaves. Furthermore, all royal marriages are not fairy tales, even if that initially appears to be the case. The court case of Princess Haya versus Al Maktoum promises to lay bare the truth of life in Dubai in full details. Only time will tell how deeply the corruption runs and how many people have been hurt.